one of the most important pieces of advice that I have gotten on evangelism. I had a good friend who, a sister in Christ, who I was talking to about my fears of going to talk before people and people I didn't know and just getting out there. And I told her I was afraid and I was nervous. And she told me some words that echoed in my head since then. She said, "William, go scared." I was like, "Go scared." She said, "It is better to go and be obedient to God with fear in your heart than to disobey God." And I was like, whoa. It is better to be afraid and still moving than to disobey God. To disobey what you believe God is calling you to do. And the reason why I share that piece of information is people all the time think that, oh man, he's fearless, blah, 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 blah. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Oh, the first, especially couple of years of my preaching to people, I was nervous, shaking, stuttering. Oh, it was terrible. It was a terrible mess. But I kept going back because I believed that God had called me to do it. And I believed that if I did not do it, I would really seriously regret disobeying God. So I went scared. And to this very day, I still go scared. Meaning, I am not as intimidated like I used to be when I first started. However, when I'm hitting a new corner or I'm going to branch out into some place that or do something I don't normally do, there's this intimidation that's in my heart. Meaning, if I'm going to hit it like, okay, for example, if I'm going to hit a new corner that I've never been on before, my thoughts go in my mind like, who are the people I'm ministering around here? What they call the police on me? They really hate me over here? Once I get used to the area, it's like, okay, I've been here a little bit. I planted a flag here. People know me here. I'm not afraid anymore. But when it's a new territory, those fears come up until I do it a few times. And then once I've done it a few times, after I've gone scared a few times, then I'm okay with it. Why do I share that with you guys? I just share that with you guys because if God is calling you to do anything, and he always is, and you're intimidated to go, you're intimidated to do that thing, you have a couple of options. You can either disobey God and miss out on the huge, tremendous blessing that he wants to pour in your life, or you can go scared. I'm nervous, God, but I'm going. What I end up doing when I go scared is I try my best to not let everybody else know I'm intimidated. Fear on the inside, confidence on the outside. As best as you can. I know that especially when I first started off, people could see some of the intimidation. Probably everybody saw the intimidation, but I still went, and it's the biggest blessing that I've ever done, because over time, if you keep on doing the thing over and over, you start to gain confidence, you start to gain trust that you're able to do it, that you can do all things in Christ that strengthens you. Go scared.